Today is Thursday, September 5th, 2024. My name is Bryan Duffy. I am the Planning Operations Trainee here today to provide you with the daily operational update for the coffee pot incident. Current acreage on the coffee pot fire is at 12,915 acres. Starting off in Division Oscar in Branch 10 along the South Fork in the East End community of Three Rivers. Fire resources are in place today. Fire is looking very, very good. Minimal smokes. They're still in a position for patrolling and mop up and looking at excess equipment and hose and backhaul and taking that off the fire line. Moving up towards Case Mountain on the west flank of the fire, we have Division Alpha, similar situation as Oscar. The fire line is looking very good, also patrolling, mopping up where needed, looking at backhaul and taking all that equipment off the line to use on other parts of the fire. Moving north to Case Mountain in the Division Charlie. Charlie has a previous spot fire slop where the fire crossed the line. That's lined and looking really well. Still inserting fire crews to ensure that the mop-up's complete and no more heat will be in there for today. After today's shift, it should be looking really good. There is some road prep that's going on in Division Charlie's area up this Salt Creek Road where we have heavy equipment working all the way up into DP 12. They're continuing that good work today to repair the roads. Farther north, moving into Division Echo where Case Mountain comes down and drops down into the Oak Grove area. The Echo resources have done a great job with maintaining that fire line and controlling fire and keeping that mop up and reducing all that heat along this west flank that could have threat to the communities to the west. Crews last night and yesterday were able to come around on the fire's edge and actually go direct on the fire line as it gets down into the East Fork of the Couia River. They have hand line in place all the way back into the East Fork with a hose lays as well. So they'll continue mop up today and controlling the fire edge on that line. There also is some indirect line that's being in place with heavy equipment up the Milk Ranch Road, which takes you up to the Milk Ranch repeater, opening up this road and getting things in place. Just in case in need, we would have to use that line. Moving to Division H to the east along Mineral King Road. Crews are in place, monitoring fire behavior, also engaging with fire, mop up, patrol, watching the fire as it comes down into the East Fork of the Couia River. Moving into also Division H, looking ahead for contingency lines just in case we need them along Mineral King, all the way up here we're calling Hellespot 2. Takes you real close to where Redwood Creek is when it crosses the Mineral King Road. Looking at road prepping, bringing in shippers, opening up the road, and then shipping all that material, having the road in place just in case that was needed. Coming back to the south on the east flank of the fire, this is all Juliet. Juliet resources have been in there for many days. They're in there now. They're also continuing with their operation, which is controlling the fire edge with some indirect hand line, improving that hand line, looking for opportunities near the Horse Creek drainage, and then opportunities to bring line back to the river. Their operation today is firing only if needed. There was some fire yesterday that was put into, I believe this is the Eden Grove. Fire has gotten to that, establishing good fire, low intensity within the Sequoia Grove to allow that to back and do a control fire on its own, which creates good, healthy forests with our giant sequoias. Moving to Division Juliet, continuing south from Homer's Nose. Juliet resources, or Lima, Division Lima, correction. We still have resources in place here that are monitoring the fire edge. It's really been checked up into Scratch Creek for days on end, mopping up where needed. We had a slop quite a few days ago. That's all hand line controlled. We have a crew in there today. They're going to continue mop up with minimal smokes that were reported yesterday. Still going to ensure patrolling and making sure everything's tidy for today. That concludes your daily operational briefing. My name is Bryan Duffy, Planning Ops. Have a good day.